Hey everyone, it's a beautiful day in the Mojave Desert today, and it's just about 70 degrees on the tell-true. Yeah, just absolutely gorgeous today. So today I'm going to be working on the Suzuki SX4 once again. I'll be messing around with the drive shaft. I'm kind of on the fence whether or not I should take the drive shaft to a shop and get it fixed, or if I should try and do it myself. But before that's even an option, what I need to do is the center carrier, the stud, and the nut. The stud broke off inside the nut, so I'm going to have to try and extract that if I can. It looks like, lucky for me, there's enough of a stud to still get it on, and I should be able to still get the center carrier back on. But that's where I was at last time I took it off, and I was actually putting it back on to test a few things out, and that stud just snapped right off. So anyway, today's video is probably mainly going to be about me trying to extract that, and we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to head into the garage and get started on that, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alrighty, so here we are in the garage, and there is the nut and the stud for the center carrier. As you can see, it's broken off inside, and that's what the other side looks like. So yeah, this happens. That broke off with the impact. I kind of thought it would. I was working it back and forth, but I don't know what happened. All I know is it's just cruddy and got bound up and broke. That's just the way it is. So basically, since I have this like this, it kind of makes it a little easy, although nothing's going to be easy about this. Basically, I'm going to put it in the vise here and try to drill it this way. So a clockwise motion should unthread it, and hopefully the rest of it will come out just by drilling. I highly doubt that's going to happen, but I'm going to give it a shot. Alrighty, it took me a little while, but I finally found my Dremel, and this is a tip that's on it. This is like a tile cutter or a rasp, and that's basically what I use instead of a drill. And the reason why I use that is because it's a little less aggressive. It's a lot easier to control, and it's really good for getting a hole started as well if you do want to use a drill. So I'm going to just use that, and then over here in the vise, as you can see, I got the nut in a pair of vise grips because it's about the only way I can really grip it here. And that works really good if you're ever in a pinch like that, like I need to do some drilling on this. So yeah, that's the setup, and I'm going to start drilling on it. Alrighty, so hopefully I got a decent shot of that. I got it started now, and actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this out of the vise and flip it around, and I'm going to try and hit it from the back side as well. Alrighty, so it's just going to be more of the same of that until I get this out, so I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alrighty, I don't know how well the camera is going to pick this up, but as you can see, I am right on the edge of the threads, and the rest of that stud has not come out yet. So I'm going to try and hit it with a hammer, see if I can compress it, get a screwdriver, see if I can get it to bend inward and maybe peel the rest of it out. But Yeah, that's how this is going. I mean, I knew this wouldn't exactly go easy, but I'm surprised it's being this difficult. I mean, there's like nothing there, and it's still holding on. Alrighty, so I got it started a little bit, especially down here. That side's just going to rip right off. But yeah, hopefully I can keep pulling that more and more out and get the whole thing out. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alrighty, so I've just about got this bolt through the nut, and luckily I was able to find a bolt that should be the same thread. It seems to be close enough. But yeah, this is by far one of the hardest bolt extractions I've ever done. I don't think I've ever actually had to save a nut before. And I might have found a couple alternatives, but this might all be for nothing anyway. I still need to grind down that stud, and if I'm not able to get this on, it's pretty much game over for the Suzuki. I would have to cut like a big piece out from underneath it, weld a new bolt through there, and then weld the plate back in. So yeah, hopefully I get this. It looks like I'm going to be able to. I've just been working it back and forth, and this last bit, it's actually in there pretty tight. But I'm just about through. Once I get the bolt through that way, this actually looks like some kind of adjuster, like a clutch adjuster. But it is metric, so hopefully it is the same thread, and you can see it's definitely putting some stress on those threads. But hopefully once I get this all the way through, it'll be good to go, and I can hopefully save the Suzuki. So I'm going to keep working on this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alrighty, so I finally worked all the rest of the pieces out. I don't know how well the camera is going to catch it there, but the threads actually do not look too bad. And I can put this bolt through by hand all the way, so hopefully that should be good enough. Alrighty, so here we are at the Suzuki, and I finally got this nut all cleaned out, and the threads look actually pretty darn good. And I was starting to get upset. You can see I stabbed myself pretty good with a screwdriver earlier. But I got underneath the car, and luckily there's enough of that stud left that everything should be good to go. And this threaded on pretty easily. I thought I was going to have to file it, round the tip of it off, but it went on pretty decently. So let me show you what we're looking at here. Alrighty, so under here, where is it? It's a little hard to get the camera in place. Alright, so there's the stud for the center carrier, and normally it would be a lot longer, but it broke off. But luckily for me, it seems like there's going to be enough of it left that I'll be able to get the center carrier on there and tighten it down pretty good. So yeah, there it is. It's back on. That's where it came from. There's the other one. You can see it's a lot longer. So this was a major ordeal. So you can see if I wasn't able to get this, there's no way for me to get a bolt behind there to put a new one in. I would have to cut this all out, weld a new bolt through it, and then weld it back in. So I'm really happy I got that out, and I'm gonna go check the drive shaft, so see you guys in the next one. Alrighty, so here's the drive shaft for the Suzuki, and if you haven't seen my other video on this, basically what's wrong with this drive shaft is it's out of tolerance, and it came that way from the factory. So basically what we have here, we should have no more than 3 degrees difference between the front U-joint and the rear U-joint, and I have close to 10 degrees. So this isn't exactly perfect, but this kind of does show it. You can see how this flange fits squarely on the paver, and then if we go to the rear one, we can see how high up off the paver it is. The pavers aren't exactly straight, but it does give you a good idea of what's wrong with it. And if you look down the shaft, the curved lens is going to throw you off, but you can actually see the you can actually see the difference in the two ends. So I'm kind of on the fence with this. If you watch my channel, you probably know I try to fix just about everything myself. So it's really hard for me to take something to somebody else, but I'm thinking about it with this drive shaft. I could fix it myself, but it might just be better to take it to a shop where they can do it right. They should be able to balance it and stuff, and it was a major problem with this car. Alrighty, so I think that's going to do it for now. So thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. There she is. What have you been up to, Lily? What have you been up to? You been in the garage? Let's see what Lily's been up to in the garage. Yep, I heard some kind of commotion and came out here, and she's got the this box all torn up. So, well, it looks like whatever she's after escaped, hopefully, and she's gone. Where's my Lily? Little pupper, come on. Come in here. Lucy's not afraid to come in here. You don't want to come in the garage? Why don't you want to come in the garage? You like to be in the garage. But Lily doesn't want to come in the garage. Come on, it's okay. Come on. Could that be why Lily doesn't want to come in the garage? Probably. So that's today's bonus video. It looks like the little dog was after something in the garage and she tore that box apart. So, yep, that's today's bonus video. Till next time, I'll catch you later.